Hi guys, my name is Emily Kitchener. I am a professional makeup artist and certified educator. Today I'm going to do a video of a DIY bridal look for all my brides who are attempting their own makeup on their wedding day and would just like some tips and tricks. Now the idea of this makeup, guys, is longevity. So I will be giving you ideas of how to obviously keep that makeup lasting you all day and all night. Just need to bear in mind, if you want it to last all day and we want it to be looking flawless all day, then we are going to probably have to wear a bit more than what we're used to from day to day. So darlings, I have done my skin preparation already, which is I've cleansed, I've used a toner, I've also moisturised. I like to do it about 10 minutes before I start my makeup to let that settle into the skin. I always start with my brows first, and today I'm using the Got2B Glued Hair Gel. And what I'm doing, I'm adding a bit of product to my spoolie, not too much. I'm going to get rid of most of that with the back of my hand, and then what I'm going to do is basically push the eyebrow hairs forward like this to make sure they're all covered, and then I am bringing that up until I am happy with that shape. Then use my finger and I'm literally just going to be pushing those hairs down so they are stuck. And then I'm going to use my brush and I'm just going to bring those hairs down so I'm happy with that shape. Lovely, and that is enough. There we go. See, the brows are set. I'm just going to use that to get rid of any of that excess gel. Done. We're going to go on to eyes next. I am using the Louise Base today. I am mixing the two colours, 2.5 and 0.5, to get the tone that I want. Now, when it comes to using your base, it's really important for longevity reasons, and it will just make your makeup last so much better. Today, because I know I'm going to be using lighter colours, I want to go lighter underneath than my natural skin tone, because that will really help those colours pop. I've got my round top brush here and I'm literally going to be mixing those colours together, and what I'm going to do is basically bring it right underneath my brow line, all the way across, bringing it out in the middle and then bringing it down. Same on the other side. There you go, it looks like a bit of a mess at the moment, so what we're going to do is blend that out. And now I've got my fluffy, almost like an eyeshadow brush, but it's slightly thicker. And then I'm just going to blend out right underneath that arch. Because basically, if you then put powder on top of this textured base here, you will see all those lines underneath your eyeshadow. So this step is really, really important. What I'm going to do is now set that. Got a little bit of powder, and I'm just going to set that eye so it does not move. See the difference? It's huge. This little steps are vital. Done. Okay, today I am going to be using my Beauty Bay Dessert Haze palette. All of the products and brushes I will be tagging in the comment section as well, guys, by the way. And one thing to note, what I like to do for my brides is if they've got an ivory dress and I'd like to match that tone with their eyes, or if they've got a white dress and I'll go more white tones, that's completely your preference. But today, I'm going for a lovely, it's almost like a light cream colour to start. I am going to be using an eyeshadow brush that has a slight angle to it, and I'll show you why. So, got my product on there, and I'm literally going to be applying that right round the end here, all the way following that eye line round to about the middle of the eyelid. And depending how pigmenty you want it, I would just keep applying product until I was happy with that colour. A little bit fluffier brush, and I'm going to go with a medium brown tone, and I'm literally just going to, where we finish that, I'm just literally going to dab up front. Super subtle, gorgeous. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to bring it up slightly to the top here. See? Lovely. Same on the other side. And what you want to do is just keep blending it out. You don't need any more product on there, but just keep blending it out until you are happy. We don't want any harsh lines or nothing like that. So the blending is really important here. Gorgeous. Now at the moment it does look a bit of a mess, but the next step afterwards tidies up the step before. So it's definitely a process. So I know people say this a lot, but it really is a process that you just have to trust. So what we're going to do now is move on to our lashes. I'm actually going to be using these lovely little half lashes today. They're not too much, but they just add that extraness, you know? So first things first, I'm going to set my lashes, the false lashes, with the glue. I'm using the duo glue today because it's really good, it's the best, I would say. Don't need too much product on there, literally like that. But the trick here is to let that glue dry a bit, and then they're not going to be going moving crazy when you're trying to apply them. While that's setting, let's curl our lashes. This step might not be important for everyone, but I prefer it for myself personally. And I hold it for about 10 seconds, but it's really dependent on your lashes. Cool. Beautiful. And then let's add some mascara. Look at the difference. I look so much more awake there than there. Look, just curling the lashes and mascara application is a dream. I let that dry now before we apply the lashes. So let's move on to underneath the eyes. I'm going to start with a concealer which is slightly lighter than my skin tone, because with bridal makeup you really want to be glowing and looking fresh. So I would always say for underneath, just go for a lighter tone. And as you can see, I didn't put it right underneath my eyes. Reason being is because if you suffer with lines underneath your eyes, which I do, you don't want to be adding too much product on there. Obviously we have to add a little bit, but makeup will sit in those lines and wrinkles, unfortunately. It's scientific proof. If anyone tells you otherwise, I'm sorry, but no, I just don't believe it. I've never seen it. So as you can see, I've basically blended it right underneath, but not quite underneath my eyeline. And now most of the product is blended in, I'm going to bring it up slightly, right underneath. And I'm using that fluffy brush again. This is more brush than that's so good. From the Eye Obsessed kit. I actually use them as blender brushes, but they are eyeshadow brushes technically. This is the beautiful thing about makeup brushes, or makeup generally. You can kind of use it for whatever it suits you for, right? Right, now we've got that beautiful base to work with. I've got a smaller brush. I'm just going to get the same colour product as I have at the top there underneath. And I'm literally just going to, it doesn't have to be neat and tidy, guys, because again the next step will clear this up. So we're just going to add the product underneath until I'm happy with the pigmentation. And then again with the brown, same tone that we used at the top. So basically we're just following exactly the same steps we have at the top there. Half with the cream, half with the brown. I'm going to tap that in. Cool, lovely. Now what we're going to do is add those lashes. We don't want that glue to set too much, just enough. And what we're going to do, we are going to look down. Basically, just add that lash in right in there. See the difference that little lash can make? Sometimes just bring it up slightly right at the end to just lift those eyes, but as you can see that's enough, and it's gorgeous, super subtle, it's super pretty, and it's lovely in photos. Okay, eyes are pretty much done. Now what we're going to do is move on to the base for our makeup. So I am today using the Yves Laurent primer. It is incredible. It really is an incredible primer. You really don't need much at all. I'm going to just let that set into the skin for a minute. Okay, so while that is settling into my skin nicely, I'm going to move on to my foundation. We are using the MAC today Studio Fix, and what we're going to do, we're going to mix it with my Inglot Duraline. Now what this does is this creates a waterproof base, which is, let's face it, quite important on your wedding day. We're talking emotional day, tears, potentially champagne everywhere. All you need to be protecting that makeup, right? So today I am using the NW35. And I'm going to mix it with the NW20, Obviously, everyone's shades are different, and also it's super important that you know your undertones. I'm a red undertone, which is why I'm using NW today. Now I'm going to mix these two colours together until I get the shade that I like. I've got this foundation brush today, which is a really good brush because of the straight sides here and the angled top. It's really great for cutting in. So I'm just going to use that. I'm going to add a drop of this. You don't need too much. Into the foundation. I'm going to mix it. So I'm going to start with that shade by bringing it down towards the centre there like that. And you really want to focus on areas first that you get most oily if you do suffer oily skin. And there's usually your T-zone for people. So I always put the foundation there first, as you can see. Another thing that you need to know is when you are checking your foundation tones and colouring, always go by your chest, because you can, the face and the neck, you want it matching your chest area. So what I'm going to do is basically carve out the brows first, which is why it's great to have that flat side foundation brush. And then I'm going to bring it round to the rest of the face. See, again, at the moment it's a bit of a mess. What I've done is I have brought it right underneath, but not too far underneath the eyes. We don't want too much product there again to help with those lines and wrinkles. And then with that flat side there, I brought it up to give me more of a cut there with my eyeshadow. So you can use the foundation to tidy up your eyeshadow and get that shape that you want at the side there. And now moving on to my fluffy foundation brush, and I'm literally going to tap this foundation out. So you know earlier when we was blending the base of our eyeshadow, this is exactly the same process. We're blending this in now, and you're always going to be tapping that foundation into your skin. Because basically what this does is it taps it into your pores, rather than earlier when I was rubbing it over, we're left with texture, we're left with that kind of cakey look. We don't want that. This blends out correctly and looks gorgeous and helps you make sure you're covering all the areas. Now, although we have quite a lot of foundation on, you can still see my freckles underneath, which I like. I like that natural look. I know a lot of brides feel the same. So what we're going to do, we are going to now focus on those smaller areas around my nose, again with my blending brush, and I am round circular motions all around the nose. Make sure you're getting all the holes and crevices because we don't want anything missed here. Right underneath the eyes and like above the eyebrows. Okay, let's move on to our concealer. Now I'm using the Tarte today, NW22, which is a lot lighter than my skin. Again, we are highlighting. We want it to look bright and glowy on our wedding day. So again, not right underneath the eyes, bring it up to the side. Let's do the nose area and chin. Nothing too crazy. Again, that's your preference. If you want more, add more. Contour, so Sue stick, great stuff. I love this contour stick. I'm going to be bringing it up to the sides here. Again, it's your preference. If you feel like you want to, if you have a slightly bigger forehead, then you can do it all around your forehead. I'm not going to today. Or if you have a smaller forehead and you want to make it appear larger, then you would add the highlighting area at the top here as well. Top of the ear, straight down. I like to curve it slightly underneath my cheekbone area. And then the other side, perfect. And then my jawline. There we go. Back to my blending brush. Now this is my good old faithful. I don't know if you can tell, these are like my favourite brushes. Let's start blending this out. Round circular motions again. Down. And then bring it up slightly. Right underneath that eye area. Blended out quite a lot now. So let's move on to blending out that contour. Flat top brush. We're going to be pushing that contour up. We always want to be pushing up, ladies and gentlemen, because anything that you drag down, you'll be dragging your face down. We just want uplifted, glowy, sensational, you know? Okay. Keep keep blending until you are happy with that. Gorgeous. Just think about it like this, the more you blend, the more subtle it's going to be, the less you will see any shadowing. So just blend it until you are happy with it. But I'm quite happy with that today. So we're going to bring on to the neck. With the neck, it's not so vital to be bringing it up. Obviously you can drag that down, which is exactly what we want to do. Really important to keep checking your neck. Cool. I'm happy with that. So now moving on to a bit of blush. I'm going to use the peachy tone today as well. So let's tap it in. I think blush is like lovely. I think it just makes you a bit more human, to be honest. Like you're blushing, you know? Basically, I'm going to apply that just above the contour area. If you want to bring it up here, feel free to do so, because it does look gorgeous, but it's down to your preference. If you feel like you've put a bit too much blush on there, brought it down too much, just get that foundation blending brush and literally just blend that out a bit to dye that down, move it around. There's no mistakes in makeup, guys. You can literally sort anything out, really. Right, so we're going to set that now. I'm using my Laurent Mercier translucent powder today and my sponge. So I'm going to get right basically underneath where we started that contour, and I'm going to use the translucent powder to help highlight that contoured area. If you suffer with oily skin, I would definitely tap out areas that you feel that you would get oily, and I would take one of these with you. You don't need any more product on there, you can just reuse the sponge, and then throughout the day you can just tap out the oiliness rather than ruining your makeup, and it will save your makeup for the day. So what we've done here, we are baking, okay? So we're going to bring it up now underneath the eyes. Now I don't like a lot of product underneath my eyes in terms of setting powder, because I find it makes my lines and wrinkles seem worse. So basically with the product we have on there, I'm just literally going to tap it out, as simple as that. Like, I don't like too much setting powder because I feel like it makes my lines look much worse throughout the day. So that's enough there. The difference here is bake and we are setting. So okay. Now we're going to blend out that nose. Small flat top brush, and I'm basically going to bring down that dark here. Just that little bit. Does look lovely. Okay, right, now let's just do some finishing touches, which are really important. So because we have put some false lashes on here, you are going to want to make sure you can't see those false lashes at the top of your eye bed. So I've got my liquid eyeliner here, and what I'm going to do is just literally use the brush and go right at the top of the line there. Okay, same again on the other side. Anyone will know, if you've ever used false lashes before, you can see the line at the top, and we kind of want to avoid that. So nice though. So we're going to add a tiny bit more mascara at the top there, make sure those lashes are just blended in lovely to those falsies. I'm literally just doing the corners really. It's completely your preference though. I'm going to bring it across a bit more, do so. I'm going to focus mainly on the corners of those lashes. Lips today, I'm going to go for, because we've used a peachy undertone in the cheeks, I'm going to go for peachy brown lip liner. I'm literally going to just do the line. As you can see, I'm just going to line up the lips. I've brought it into the sides here slightly. I'm going to do that to the top also. Blend it out with my fingers slightly. Go in with my MAC Peach Stock today. And literally centre it. Blend it out with my finger. But it's really lovely and it goes really well with this makeup. because it's actually the same tones as the eyes as well, along with the cheek. So I always say, if you're going to go for a pink cheek, match a pinky undertone with your lips. If you're going to go for more of a peachy cheek, do the same. It just helps blend your makeup together really well. I love this part, so we're just going to finish off, add some highlighter and then some gloss. The finishing touches, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow palette today, it's gorgeous. Guys, I'm going to go back to my angled eyeshadow brush. I'm going for the Moonstone today, and what I'm going to do is literally run it in the corners here. That completely adds another layer to your eyeshadow, almost like it was an eyeshadow, but it's not, it was highlighted, but we're using it as an eyeshadow. See how nice is that? It just really brightens the eyes and gives it that glow. I'm going to do that in the corners as well. And bring it underneath slightly. I'm going to do the nose, literally just the top, and then bring it down here. Now this, I don't always add this for soft glam makeup. I think for a bride, it looks so lovely. Like when that light hits, it's just so nice for your photos. I'm going to do a little bit under the lip. Top of the lip as well. If you find it's a bit too much, you can always blend it out. A little goes a long way with this stuff, really. Let's do the arch of the brows as well. Just makes such a difference. It takes it from kind of like an everyday makeup look to the bridal glow. When that light's hitting and those photos being taken, it's just gonna look stunning. And then I'm gonna do a little bit at the cheekbones as well, just bring that up. Not too much, because again, I like it quite soft. You see the difference, that's crazy. Let's get rid of that bake. So pretty. And finally, what I'm going to do today is add a gloss. Again, personal preference, but I think this gloss is going to go so well with makeup. It has like glitter speckles in it, you see. See it? Lovely. So pretty. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. But yeah, basically, I just wanted to show you as much technique today as possible. I know this makeup look might not be for everyone, but hopefully you can take a few things away from it and make your day a lot easier. So finally guys, we are going to set this today with the MAC Fix It. Really important again to make sure you are setting your makeup, because this will help your makeup last all day. So of course we've done the setting powder, we are now going to finish off with the setting spray. I'm going to put, as I said earlier guys, I will be putting all the products into the comment section along with the brushes and links where possible. But yeah, I just really wanted to show you a DIY bridal look, as I've noticed that a lot more brides are wanting to do it themselves. They don't want to wear a lot of makeup, and so, but I understand it can be quite stressful. So I hope this has helped you guys today, and I will be back very soon with a skin preparation video coming next. So watch out for that, because it's also very important. But yeah guys, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know in the comments how you get on with this, and if there's anything I can help with, also drop me a message. Please follow me along for more makeup tips and tricks and some more luxury makeup sessions.